authority for relevance and influence and dominion is rest. When a man has dominion, these things manifest. The last order of dominion that I mentioned to you is glorified existence. When a man has dominion, he doesn't just have authority for governance. When a man has dominion, he doesn't just have power to prevail and to execute judgment. When a man has dominion, he doesn't just have authority for influence. When a man has dominion, he doesn't just have rest. When a man really has dominion, he begins to live like God. Because dominion, the word radar, is the word kinging. In the Greek is the word basileus. In Romans 5:17, it said, they which receive abundance of grace and of the gift of life, it said they shall basileus through life. They shall king through life. And that word kinging is splendor and majesty. It's living in the God class. And it's not a surprise, because when God created us, the Bible said in Genesis 1:26, he created us in his image and his likeness. So he created us to operate in his class. That's why when man fell, in Romans 3:23, he said, for all have sinned and falling short of the glory of God. So you fell from glory when you sinned. When Jesus came to restore us, he restored us back to glory. Because in John 17:22, he said, Father, the glory you gave to me, he said, give it to them, that they may be one, even as we are one. So dominion is to live like God. The Christians, how did we end the name Christians? Because when they saw us in Antioch, they said we looked like Christ. We functioned like Christ. We operated like Christ. So when they see you, they really see Christ in you. Paul said, henceforth know we no man after the flesh. So every one of us should be an embodiment and a manifestation of a dimension of Christ. This is why Jesus himself said in John 14:12, he said, the works that I do, you shall do also. If you are not like him, that's a setup. But you know Jesus won't set you up. The works that I do, you shall do also. And he added a caveat. He said, and greater works than this shall ye do, because I go to the Father. You know why? You are not just like me. I'm giving you backup from heaven. You are like Christ. You are not just Kenyans. You are like Christ. You operate like Christ. You function like Christ. That means when you talk, you are not just informing people. Jesus said, the words I speak, they are spirit and they are life. So when you talk, you too, you are communicating what? Spirit and life. Can you imagine that? So when I'm talking to my children, I'm imparting spirit and life. My children can't be non-entities. They are too invested with spirit and life. You can't even hurt them. You try it. Something will hit you that you don't know where it's coming from. That's who you are. You are like Christ. So when you go out, your confidence should not be built on what you saw on the mirror. Some of us, all we think we are, the glory of our life, is what the mirror revealed to us. From the powder to the mascara to the foundation to the eyelashes, and we are walking like this. Don't walk like this because of eyelashes. Some of us, when we see our suit on the mirror, seeing some pockets, yeah, the man has come. Tuxedo is not your boldness. When you see yourself, tell yourself, I'm an embodiment of the Christ. I look like Jesus. Wherever I go, I manifest Jesus. When people see me, that's how the apostle spoke. In 1 Corinthians 11:1, Paul said, follow me as I follow Christ. The word is mimetos. I mimic Christ. I manifest Christ. I operate like Christ. So when you see me, you see Christ. John went further to make it even clearer. He said, as he is. He says, so are we, not in heaven, in this world. So I'm like Christ in this world. Peter went further. In 2 Peter 1:4, he said, we have become partakers of his divine nature. So we are not just humans, we are embodiments of divinity. That's why Jesus said, lay hands on the sick, they will recover. That means your hand is not just flesh. My hand is not just flesh. My hand is a balm in Gilead. My hand is a healing, a curative power. My hand. When I touch you, it's beyond the touch. I don't touch you to feel good. When I touch you, I transfer. I transfer virtue. I transfer favor. I transfer mercy. I transfer power. That's my consciousness. Because I'm like Christ. As he is, so am I. This is not psychic. Now the thing is, if you are like Christ, then who can curse you? Imagine somebody cursed Jesus and Jesus is telling the Father, please save me, my Father. Save me, Lord. If you are like Christ, do you need to go and bath in the river by 12 with soap to have favor? Say, come naked and bath. No, I don't need to bath. I've been bathed in the blood of Jesus. I don't need to bathe at 12 midnight with soap in a strange river to have favor. I am favor personified. That's Christ. That's who I am. Doors don't shut against me. That's who I am. I'm like Christ. Don't let people deceive you. You have now, there is a place for prophetic direction, and I will talk about it. Remember, this is impartation, right? There's a place for prophetic direction, but anything that is not biblical, you don't need it. Come to the mountain with 10,000 shillings, otherwise you will not progress. Which one is progress? He said the path of the just is as a shining light. It shines brighter and brighter unto the perfect day. I don't need to give you 10,000 shillings to prosper.